Boom. Already live. I like this. Boom. Put that in the background. Boom. Here we are in another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda. Hey, everybody. Lewis Porter Jr. Why are people texting me in the middle of my show? Especially being Marvel Comics, trying to get me to buy some free stuff. I'm not buying anything free, Marvel. I'm cheap. You should know this by now. Get it straight. So with this, I'm going to start another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda Daily. Hey, I'm Lewis Porter Jr. I am getting the little links ready because I'm with my buddies at YouTube because YouTube doesn't give enough love. Hey, Angel, what's going on? Boom. All right, so what are we talking about today? Right off the bat, we're going right to Kickstarter. Not wasting any time. It's Wednesday. You know how crazy Wednesday is. People still texting me? Don't be texting me. All right, first off the bat, boom. We're hitting up with the horse for Pathfinder Love. 5 days left. Our buddies over at Legendary Games, their Forest Kingdom campaign for Pathfinder and 5e just cracked 25,000. I got 5 days to go. They probably make 28, 29, close to. Good guys, good stuff. Not really going to be surprised. Going to do well because, of course, they're good guys. Yeah, that was easy. Lord of the Gods. Let's see how Lord of the Gods is doing. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, just broke 1,100, 31 backers, 28 more days to go. I got to admit, I haven't heard anything about this. I haven't seen any press releases. And, you know, the discussion of the project writing up is really kind of short. I didn't really notice it last night, but it's really kind of short. It is like 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs short, maybe technically 5. Talk about stretch goals. But it's kind of short, but it is it's an update of something that's already been out. So you don't really have to say too much about it. That's very simple. Underworld Races, this is doing pretty well last time I checked, I believe. Yeah, 23,000, 9 days left. 415 backers. Yeah, well, almost 24,000. Yeah, it's really close to 24,000. Yeah, it's going. Dude, it's eventually a week. It was going to be good. That wasn't even a surprise. Let's see if they got anything cool that I might have missed. Nope, there's still some. Still waiting for some more of the stretch goals to come through. Oh, they got the regular ones. All the races look kind of cool. You know, like I said, if you're a fan of 5e, I would pick it up. You know, what have you got to lose? If you're a fan of 5e, well, you know, if you're a fan of Pathfinder, you can pick it up. You know, look, if you're a fan of either one, pick it up. You'll be happy. There you go. Next up, Arcanist. Oh, my boys are probably this is dulling down for them. 62 hours. Woo! They are basically done. They are $742 away from hitting 60 grand. 60 grand. Henry Lopez, 60 grand. I'd expect to get Henry out of prison on 60 grand. That's what if you think something like that, let alone getting 60 grand. It's crazy. And they still got time. They still got time. I'm just saying. Friends, if you're a fan, you want to get some 5e, check it out. I mean, apparently they got a fan base. They're showing you stuff. And knowing Henry, it's going to be good stuff. Don't let Henry fool you. He might be crazy and he might be slightly insane, but you know, he knows what he's talking about. He knows his system very well. He loves his game. So I think it's going to be another great project. Boom. So this is something else I found. Well, not really found, it's one of my stuff, but talk some more about organized play, of course. The first one being, you know, the rewards. So I flipped one of the rewards. Well, not really flipped. I made a change. I made a little change, and so I've gotten some response, and I'm liking this pretty well. So, you know, you get a weapon. I told you, bro, you get a weapon at 35, but I kept thinking, like, that's kind of easy. I want the weapon to be unique, and I also don't want people to sell it. So what can I do? So I stole something from the gunslinger that I always liked. Who is texting me? Oh, that's work. Like when you have this weapon in anybody else's hands except like yours, the guy who gets the cert, it's considered to be broken. You know, people are like, well, if it's a great sword, shouldn't I have to reforge it? It's like, no, you can't reforge these weapons. It's impossible. It just won't happen. And it's like, well, people say, well, why would I carry around a broken sword? And I kept saying, I got to explain this better. And this goes back to my thing. I don't think I explained things well enough. This is what I describe it as. So I went back to a cartoon that I knew people who'd seen it. If you're a fan, you know what I'm talking about. Pirates of the Dark Water. Basically, there's a main character, Ren, who has a sword that's broken. It's like a long sword that got broken right in the middle. So he uses it constantly. He actually uses his boot as the hilt, which I thought was a cool idea. And he uses a sword. And I said, that's kind of the same idea. You've got a weapon that you know very well, even though it's not, it doesn't really you're supposed to work like this. It's broken. It's a broken sword. So anybody else's hands are like, how do I actually use this thing? But you've been using it for so long, you know it backwards and forwards. You know how to use it even when it's broken state. So in your hands, it's not considered to be broken. Someone else's, it is. So that's the kind of work we do with that. And I was like, yeah, that's what I need to explain. I mean, I got it. That's what so this is what the title, I wish I could explain it better. So I use that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of times I don't think I explain things well. Even people that work with me, you know, I'm sure they're like, what? I'm like, hold on, let me get a picture in a comic book and something, get a reference that you can do. Stepped on something. What is this? Oh, earplugs. Because when I can't figure something out, I'm putting in a reference in because that's helpful. I think people enjoy the reference more than anything. It's like, oh, this is what he means. Oh, that's what he means. Yeah, just save me some time. There you go. So we got that going on. And of course, the organized play comments in the Paizo forums. The funny part is I still got to call. Oh my God, I'm probably going to call Michael right after this call. Because he sent me an email. I talked to him. So I still got to talk about stuff. There's so much stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Especially this organized play, just trying to get this together, getting everybody involved with it, getting everyone on the same page. It's just a lot of stuff. And sometimes I get excited about it. Sometimes, I get upset about it. But, see, Pirates of Darkwater. It wasn't the best series. It wasn't the best, but there's a lot of good ideas in there. You can always steal good ideas. Like I said, find something good, steal it. Steal it. Don't even try to fake it. Steal it. Snatch it up. Say, yes, I stole it, and carry it in your back like a pro. Say, boom, I loved it. It was great. That's why I stole it. People are like, oh, I don't want to steal anything. I want to make unique things. Shut up. Make awesome things. Stop making unique things. Too many people try to make unique things. That's the problem. They need to make some awesome stuff. Focus on awesome. Awesome is great. No one complains about awesome. No one has ever said, oh, this thing's too awesome. I don't want it. I don't want that. It's too awesome. No, quite the opposite. I need more awesome. And that's what people think. So, boom. That's all right with that. And the next up, where's my damn list? Did I close the page? No. All right, so I found this today. This is kind of one of those. This will be a cute story since it is Wednesday and technically it's comic book day, even though I'm not really doing comic book stuff. I didn't buy any comic books today. It's kind of crazy. I saw this online, and it's one of those moments where I was like, oh my God. So the link I just sent you is for a webcomic called Electropunk. Now, why is this important? You're like, why is this important? This is like another webcomic. Well, this isn't just another webcomic. Let me explain to you. What happened here. So there's an artist by the name of Jeff Wormerser. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Jeff, I knew Jeff a long time ago. Probably it's been about 6, 7, maybe even 8 years ago. When I was thinking about getting UXS off the ground, I wanted to do a comic book, and I went to him because I liked his art style very much. And it kind of spun into possibly doing a Haven City of Violence one. And I was like a huge fan of his artwork, just really, really great stuff. I mean, I'm like, oh yeah, man, Jeff's got some great artwork. Funny enough, Jeff happened to be from Connecticut. I grew up in Connecticut. So we're like, so we're doing all this. I'm like, this is going great. I'm gonna just got to do my artwork. This sounds awesome. Literally, like weeks before we were gonna settle everything down and probably get him for some freelance work, and I've been good. And he goes, hey man, I'm sorry, I can't do this project. I just got a new job. And I was like, oh, you got a new job? He's like, yeah, I gotta leave Connecticut because I got a new job. And I'm going away. And I was kind of like, oh, that sucks, man. He's a cool guy, he's a cool guy. And, it's a cool guy. When they're cool people you meet, you don't want them to go anywhere. So you're like, wow, that kind of sucks. So he's like, yeah, I'm going out to California. I'm doing some artwork out there. And I'm like, okay, that's totally cool. You understand why I'm huffing and puffing. You'll get this real quick. So he then goes out there and becomes a story artist. And he starts doing work and gets more and more popular and gets more and more work. And then he moves up. See, I didn't tell you. Oh, yeah, I didn't mention. The company he went to go work for out in California was Marvel Comics Animation Division. And he currently is, he's working on the Guardians of the Galaxy, the animated series, as director and designer of animation. That's right. Once again, I've met someone who seems like they're going to be doing some cool stuff, has become super popular and taken off. See, apparently hanging around me may not make me famous, but if you hang around me, apparently you'll get famous. It's like famous by proxy, I guess. I don't even know how this happens. So it's another one. It's like, whoop. So if I touch you, I like you, there's a good chance you're going to get snatched up. I mean, you don't think I'm serious? Go through my list of people who've worked for me and find out what they're doing now. Trust me. You see a list of people, you're like, oh, I didn't know he worked for you. Oh, he worked for you. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I can literally touch people and be like, oh, you're going to be famous and rich. Get out of here. And then boom, they do. They go out and make famous and rich. So yeah, so now he's got a webcomic going on. And every time I'm looking at his webcomic, I'm like, oh, this would have been so cool as a Neo Access comic book, or this would be so cool as a Haven City of Violence comic. Really be awesome as Haven City of Violence because his urban stuff is awesome. But, you know, things work out the way they're supposed to. And it kind of hurts. I'm not going to lie. Kind of hurts. But I'm glad that he's doing awesome. I'm glad that he's doing really well. I'm glad he's got some great stuff going on there. I think, you know, it's always good to see people you know be successful. And that's always a great thing. And yeah, it does drive me crazy because I'm like, oh, he was going to do my stuff. But, you know, hey, man, maybe one day. Maybe one day. You know, it's that's how this industry works. We have a very small industry. We run into people constantly. We come back around. People keep coming back around. And, you know, maybe one day it might swing me a favor. He might remember, I remember that guy. He was a good guy. Boom. So, you know, like I said, don't try to meet as many people as you can in this industry. It's very much about meeting people and, you know, making connections. This is all about, you know, people get jobs in here because we make connections. I know so-and-so knows me. I'll hook you up. Boom. It's all about connections. It's always been about connections. See? That's the fun part. So, yeah, and I didn't pick up any comics today because I keep debating about if I'm going to leave doing comic books on a regular. Like, I have a problem. I have a problem of paying for comic books, especially books. Like a new book just came out. Secret Empire came out. It's $5. I know it's only like 48 pages worth of story, but it's really not 48. It's going to be like more like, they're like, not even, like 29. So I'm always like, the books get smaller, but the price keeps going up, and I'm not happy with the quality. So at this point, what do I do as a fan? So I don't know. You know, like I said, I wish I could start my own comic book company. We could end this, and I could make great books, and I could just keep moving from there. But you know, it takes time, it takes money, it takes a lot of stuff. And right now, all I'm trying to do is get focused on how can I get this Kickstarter together for organized play. How do I get organized play balance that people want to play it, and you know, not even just play it. They want to be part of it like nobody's business. So you know, it's one of those situations. It's a tough situation. I know it's a tough situation, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the work we're going to be doing. I'm okay with the hard work we're putting into this. This is going to be an awesome thing. So that's why I'm going to go with that. Dun, da-da. And there you go. Oh, see, video games. Yeah, it is, you know. Oh, Angel, you got a problem with that? Angel, I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, well, technically 5 graphic novels that are sitting on my bookshelf that I haven't even read. And one of them is at least from 3 months old. I mean, I got all my other books I'm reading. I mean, you know, guys, look. I got, you know, books. There's books around me. There's always books around me. Even the stuff I've read, but still there's books around me, but I'm always getting inspired by something. Oh, and you see my bookshelf is shambles over here. I got stuff I still got to read. Like the Big Switch over there. I got to read that book. Oh, my God. And look, oh, my God, I totally forgot about this. I got these from the library. I still haven't read these. Now, I think I have the original issues right over my left. I can't remember. And some of the traits I think I have, I can't remember. But I got to read this stuff, you know? Talk about being busy. I'm busy reading books. Being creative. That's what I call it. You know, what can I say? Yeah, I'm being creative. I'm sitting here just goofing off. But sometimes you do that too, you know. So, yeah. Oh, and also the guys at Electropunk have a Kickstarter. I mean, not Kickstarter. Patreon. See? Everybody's using that Patreon. I agree. Patreon, I think, might be the hot new thing. I just haven't figured out how to work it the way it should. I'm not the brightest guy for it. So, yeah, that's where we are. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. No crazy news. Oh, crazy news. Almost forgot. Because I saw this yesterday as I got off the show. Hollywood is apparently going to go into another TV writer strike. Okay. Look, I'm going to tell you this now. I'll make this really quick because it's already 14 minutes in. Look, if Hollywood goes on strike, you should have something prepared to entertain people. Because look, Hollywood is useless. These guys have proven themselves to be absolutely useless. You are smart and you're fast. You need to think about how to put something together quickly to get out for people to entertain them with. That's what you have to do. For me, it's New Exodus. We're working as hard as we can. I pray these guys fall apart over the summer so I can show like organized play what that's about. You've got to do. Now's the time. Don't listen to anybody else telling you anything stupid like, "Oh no, you can't do it. Hollywood's too big." Shut up. Shut up. Hollywood is vulnerable like anybody else. You're faster, you're smarter, and you're more prone to do awesome shit. They're going to do garbage. They're going to do garbage over and over because they don't have any good ideas. I mean, look, I just saw the trailer for Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger was a comic book I read as a kid. You're doing that again? That's 25, 30, saying like that, 30 years ago. 30 years. That's what they're doing. They're putting something from 30 years ago. Daredevil season 1 was from 30 years ago. They don't have anything new. They don't have anything new. There's nothing new. They're talking about old stuff because they don't have anything new. This is the time you need to be striking. You need to be going out there and finding stuff that you can do quickly and more awesome and put it out there. Don't be wasting time. Don't be BSing. Don't do any of that garbage. You need to put Netflix on one screen and then work on the other. Just have it play in the background. And remember, if you do really well, you can get on Netflix. You can be like Max Landis. Max Landis is doing that Shadowrun, and I love calling it Shadowrun. That Shadowrun series coming out with Will Smith, and that's going to be on Netflix. What do you think, man? You think TV matters anymore? Don't be stupid, man. Don't be stupid. Now's the time. Anybody watching this who's not doing something, you're on your fear blame. You're an idiot if you don't do it. Look, hey, Angel, if you'd love to see a Ravenloft series, you should do your own Ravenloft series. Don't wait. Be the change that you want to happen. Be the change. You be the change. Don't wait for anybody else. No one's going to save you. Save yourself. Just say it. No one's going to save you. Save yourself. I go like this. I'm not waving. I'm drowning. There's a difference. It's one of my favorite lines from rap songs. I love saying that. So be the change you need to be. You need to go out there and figure out a way to do it. Don't tell me, oh, I can't do it. If you can't do it, you're useless. Get out of here. Don't stop watching the show. I don't want people who are weak. I want people who are going to be like, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. And you don't have to do it big. It doesn't have to be this big, super duper extravaganza. It can be a small little thing that works, that people like. That's all you got to do. Think about what you're going to do. This is your time. Don't be stupid. Don't waste time BSing. Don't waste time playing video games. And if you're crying about, I'm not making enough money and I'm not popular enough in the industry, and you're playing video games, you're fired. It's that simple. All right, go do some work. You got work to do. I got work to do, and I got some books to read. And I got to be doing some other stuff. I got to call Michael right now. All right, I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow's a Thursday show. It's going to be crazy as usual, just like today is. You never know. As always, boom, go YouTube, subscribe. Facebook right here, subscribe. Also, you can subscribe to us for our company website. Yeah, on Facebook. Subscribe. I'm planning to put out something soon. I have a bunch of products in that I haven't done anything with, and I got to talk to some artists. So if you know any artist friends who need some work for headshots, I need somebody to do some stuff. I'm just saying, if you know somebody, send them my way. You never know. Guys usually work with me, usually do out pretty well. You can see who's worked with me. And that's it. I'm out of here. You all have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Also, don't forget to say I love you to your parents, because they probably miss you and they're probably thinking of you, and your children, because they always need that. Children need encouragement. Be useful. Give them good stuff. Don't give them bad stuff. That's just my thoughts. Talk to y'all later.